Alright, hey guys, Rudy here. I just got through watching Uncanny Deductions first video about the Winnie the Pooh thing. I hadn't watched the second one. I just watched his video about the duck. That's super interesting. And I don't know what it is about his videos that just triggers the strangest memories. This one right here, this is a game called Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby. I believe it came out in the mid 2000s, and it was a big meme back on 4chan on their video game forums. And I remember a whole bunch of memes kind of spawning from that. And the video I watched about his Winnie the Pooh thing kind of triggered and reminded me of this. But I wanted to present something else first. I'm going to save this for last. It's going to be a short video, hopefully, which is a book called The Tao of Pooh. I own this book. It's by Benjamin Hoff. It's a very interesting book. It's about Taoism and basically taking the Winnie the Pooh characters and direct quotes from the original children's books and applying it to Taoism. And the characters involve these Eastern philosophers, Confucius, Buddha, and Lao Tzu. And the characters in the book represent different ideas. For instance, Winnie the Pooh himself, for example, personifies the principles of Wu Wei, the Taoist concept of effortless doing, and Pooh, which is the pun, Winnie the Pooh, P-U, the concept of being open to but unburdened by experience, and also a metaphor for natural human nature. Natural human nature, that's a mouthful. And the other characters, for example, like Owl and the Rabbit, overcomplicate things, often overthinking to the point of confusion, and Eeyore, pessimistically, complains and frets about existence, unable to just be. And it's a pretty good book. I recommend it. If you can find it physically, I would recommend that because it's nice. It's just nice to have. It's a good book. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but the big takeaway to me was Winnie the Pooh and his proclivity to just let it be, which I've adopted a lot of that nature in the last 5 years or so, listening to Alan Watts. And when he explains Confucianism, Buddhism, Wu Wei, and all that. And that's in this book that basically they try to build a metaphor from it. Whereas characters like Owl, Rabbit, and Eeyore are the intellectuals. You know, Rabbit and Eeyore are the uptight kind of intellectuals, and Owl is a little more chill. He's more easygoing, but he's still an intellectual nevertheless, always quoting books. I can relate that to Christians, Bible thumpers. A Bible thumper like Owl would quote the Bible to you. No real life experience, even though it's kind of funny that the book subverts Owl and what the owl traditionally stands for, which would be wisdom. But the rabbit and the jackass are the overthinkers, and Eeyore, the jackass, would be more of the pessimistic, uptight, always worried about everything. You know people like that in your life. Anyway, I just wanted to point that out. It's a pretty good book. I recommend it. Next thing I want to present is Christopher Robin. I just googled Christopher Robin baseball because I couldn't remember what the name of the game was. And you got some meme flavor text here. This isn't important. Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby is the name of the game. I couldn't remember if it may have been like 2010, maybe mid 2000s where this game came out. It's a flash game, so it's browser based and it's in Japanese. So the main issue with the game was that people didn't understand how to play. They would get, I think Owl was one of the last ones. You would fight different characters. You would play baseball against them. Christopher Robin being the last character you have to face. And a whole bunch of memes spawned from that. Like this one. I'll just leave it there. I won't read it. But a whole bunch of memes spawned from it. Stuff like this. And it was the Uncanny Deductions video that cut me remembering this, and I'm just pointing it out, and I'm not here to interpret. It's just something funny. Do you want to Google image search yourself? You dare to challenge God? It's just like, come on, man. I think it was Tigger. This picture I just passed up. I probably won't be able to find it now. There's another meme. It's very funny. It was very funny at the time. I loved it. It was probably one of the best times I've ever had on the internet. Not this particular time, but that era, that mid 2000s, early 2010s kind of era where it was more loosey-goosey. A lot of funny stuff spawned from that era. A lot of free thinkers, I think. I don't know what this means, guys. I'm just pointing it out. So just look it up, Christopher Robin baseball meme. You'll find it. If you want to go over the images, you can. You can go to Know Your Meme and read the article if you'd like. The fun stops here. Here's some 4chan posts. Some more, I guess that's Evangelion. I'm not familiar with anime too much. But the name Christ and Christopher got me thinking about, is Christopher Jesus or is Christopher God? And I was like, oh my god, that home stupid baseball game with Christopher Robin immediately jumped to my mind. Anyway, that's it, guys. There's nothing else that I really have to say about it. I'm just pointing it out. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna leave a link for Uncanny Deduction. Maybe he can laugh at it, or if he wants to try to, if it gets his brain going, that's great. Like I said, I know I'm making a lot of these videos because for Uncanny Deduction, but it's like anybody's welcome. It's just when I watch his videos, it's like the strangest memories just pop into my brain. All right, have a nice day, guys.